council district, also number 5, Keith Betts, is he here? Oh, he's already here, he's not here, he's already here. Number 6, we'll move into that to get the stage, and then Scott Hawkins, and I don't think he's here as well. But number 6, actually the last one also in 6, is Terry Hicks. This person looks like they know where they're going. So must be up here. Thank you, Steve.
Ladies first. Or I'll go, it doesn't matter.
They can hear me, trust me.
Oh, well.
Go ahead.
Sure?
Yeah, go
Okay.
ahead.
First off, thanks for the League of Women Voters for putting this on, and Roger. Great to see. You know, and all you who have stuck around this long, you know, obviously the temperature in the room dropped about 20 degrees after the mayor's left, and I don't know if they set that, I don't know if they set that down a little bit or all the hot air. Again, you know, thanks for putting this on. I wish our Republican challengers would have made it tonight. I think it would have made it a little bit more entertaining for the voters to really make a decision. But you know, I'm excited to be back on the campaign trail. I've been out for 4 years now. I served on the city council for 8, and you know, as I sat on the sidelines the past 4 years, a few things came to my mind really quick. That, you know, how much I missed being a part of local government. Second, you know, Jeffersonville right now is at a very crucial tipping point. I think, you know, we can determine the success or the failure for generations to come. You know, and I think all that has to do with, you know, communication and collaboration. Setting off from, it's always a different view when you look from the outside versus the inside. There's 2 perspectives on everything, and I think making harsh judgments while you're sitting on the outside is oftentimes difficult to do and be accurate with that. So I'm going to reserve my judgment on how I would have handled things, obviously not being in those seats. So as far as the questions, priorities in my district changed from the previous district that I represented for 8 years. With the annexation and the redistricting, they actually combined several districts together. So now District 5 is a portion of the old District 5 and a portion of the old District 3. It's comprised mostly of residential, older established neighborhoods. However, there are some high traffic retail areas mixed in there also. So the you know, priorities going door to door, what I've heard from most of the residents is they have very similar concerns: public safety, streets and sanitation. You know, they want to make sure their garbage is picked up. They want to make sure they feel safe. If they dial 911, there's somebody there. You know, and also the main sentiment that is repeated over and over and over again is, is my voice being heard? Are my concerns being addressed? You know, they just want to know what's going on. As a city council person, our sole purpose is to basically be an extension of those people's voices in that district. You know, so that's probably my primary focus and priority will be that the District 5 people know who their council person is. They know how to get in touch with me, and they know that I'm going to take their voice and their concern and display that amongst the, you know, the council meeting. The TIF districts, there's several different TIF districts that touch my district, but the you know, TIFs are really a double-edged sword. You know, if managed properly, you know, specific projects are identified and, you know, well vetted and planned out accordingly. They can become a very good way to pay for projects and not really strap another district or strap another area with the redevelopment obligations from another portion of the city. However, on the flip side, you have you know, witness borrowing against TIF revenues with overly optimistic income projections on a project can be a disaster. So I think, you know, I'm a proponent of TIFs if used in the most appropriate way. I think, again, going back to communication and collaboration with the administration and with the council, I think those are, you know, if we have that, I think all this stuff starts working together. The next question, maintaining a balanced budget. You know, by now I would assume most people in the room have, you know, obviously if you're here, you pay attention to politics. You've read a story or heard about a municipality that had some type of disaster or devastating repercussions due to poor budget management. During my previous 8 years on the city council, we were able to apply just common sense approach to managing the budget. And, you know, we were fortunate enough where Jeffersonville is in a pretty good situation when it comes to, you know, especially during that 8 years, the legislative and executive sides seemed to work well together. We were able to balance the budget. I'm getting the yellow light. I'll hurry up. You know, again, that goes back to communication and collaboration as well. I think as long as there is, you know, those open lines of communication amongst council and the mayor's office, you know, we can accomplish great things. The challenge of working with 8 other council persons. The first year I was on the council, I had the privilege of serving on what was then the most diverse council that we'd had up to that point in Jeffersonville's history. We had 4 Democrats and 3 Republicans.